Although the Pacific Islands contribute a tiny fraction of global greenhouse gas emissions, the region is among the most vulnerable to climate change. In December 2015, 195 countries gathered in Paris to negotiate the first universal climate change deal, designed to keep temperatures from rising 2 degrees above pre-industrial levels and to work on limiting the temperature increase to 1.5 degrees. Fiji was the first country in the world to ratify the Paris Agreement. Climate change already has a profound impact in the Pacific, causing loss of coastal infrastructure and land, severe weather, damage to crops and fisheries, and loss of coral reefs and mangroves. The European Union and the Pacific are long-standing allies in the fight against climate change. Helping the Pacific Islands cope with climate change is an EU priority.
Well, some Pacific countries are the most vulnerable countries in the world. These are the atoll nations, thinking about Tuvalu, Kiribati, the Republic of the Marshall Islands. These are countries, the very existence of which is threatened by climate change, by rising waters. Well, we have seen changing weather patterns around the Pacific. We're seeing more frequent cyclones, hurricanes, and we're seeing more serious, stronger cyclones visiting Pacific countries. In Fiji last year we had Cyclone Winston, a devastating Category 5 cyclone. We're helping countries to develop resources which will enable them to react quickly if a cyclone is coming. And I've had the pleasure to visit a number of sort of early warning centres that we have helped to build. And unfortunately, we've already seen that some villages in Fiji and in other countries have been forced to move away from the sea up into higher areas. And that is something that we've also been helping with here in Fiji.
The EU supports Pacific countries with a range of climate change efforts, including climate change adaptation, strengthening disaster risk management, promoting sustainable development of oceanic resources, reducing reliance on fossil fuels, and promoting energy efficiency and renewables. Through the Global Climate Change Alliance Pacific Small Island States Project, the EU gives climate change assistance to 9 smaller Pacific Island countries, namely Cook Islands, Federated States of Micronesia, Kiribati, Marshall Islands, Nauru, Niue, Palau, Tonga, and Tuvalu. Funded by the European Union and implemented by the Secretariat of the Pacific Community since 2012, the project aims to build resilience in the areas of food and water security, marine resources, and health and coastal protection. It will have benefits for 100,000 people. The project is helping countries to design and implement practical measures for climate change adaptation while building national capacity to cope with existing and future challenges. On Toby Island in Palau, the project helped to combat drought.
In Toby, it started to have drought for the past 3 months. We have wells on the island, but it's brackish water. For drinking, people depend on coconut. We're really thankful to the European Union to give us tanks that can hold up to, we can stretch that water in there for a year.
In Tonga, the Global Climate Change Alliance Pacific Small Island States Project is supporting better coastal management. Fiji chairs COP23 in 2017, the Pacific taking the lead in mobilizing the worldwide fight against climate change.